Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do a 6-month review of the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So this phone launched back in September of 2022 and I've been using this from November. So I actually didn't pre-order it, but there was some shortages of this unit, so I got it actually very late. I actually ordered this device in October 2022 and I got in November first week. But today we are going to do a 6-month review of this phone and how do I feel about this one. So now starting with the build and design, this phone is built like a tank. The build quality on this phone is just awesome. I've never seen such a premium quality phone before. I've used the Samsung flagships like the Note 9. So actually before using this phone, I was using the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. So I used that phone for around 3 years and then I upgraded to this 14 Pro Max now, and this is my daily driver. So the design, the build quality is just awesome on this phone. So this being the Indian variant, this does have a SIM slot, so that's lucky for me, and it just catches fingerprint a lot easy. Like I've been using this phone with a case. Of course, anybody will use this premium phone, like a costly phone with a case only, and I've been using with a screen protector also. So both of them are of Spigen, so they have not actually sponsored this video, but their cases are costly, but their quality is also good. So I've been using it with the case as well as tempered glass. So this is the gold variant which I went for, as actually I found this color to be like it looks very premium from far away also, and the purple, I felt that purple color actually looks slightly dull. So this gold actually looks very premium in hand, as you can see. So the design I will give just A plus. It has stainless steel and ceramic shield up front as well as back, and sapphire camera lenses. Now coming over to biometrics, this being an iPhone, of course has a Face ID and it just works awesome. Like if it can also work in like vertical position, so if I just hold vertical, it will unlock. So that's good of it, and it is just seamless. Like if I just take up my phone up to my face, it just unlocks. Now coming over to the display, this has an almost a 2K resolution display and it goes a peak of 2000 nits. That is just amazing. Even the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra also does not go that high. As you can see, this is a pretty bright screen and it is easily viewable outdoors, no problem. It has dark mode, true tone, all that stuff that you expect from a premium iPhone. And the display pixel density, the clarity is just awesome. The bezels are also thin around the corners, as you can see. Now just talk about this famous dynamic island. So personally I do like it. Like it is better than a notch. It is interactable also. It can get in between the content, like if you are watching any, but for me it has worked pretty brilliantly. Like if I am playing any music, it just goes up to that island and it just look awesome. You just see the animation, how smooth they are. Like that is the quality of software in this phone. And you can of course interact with this, or if you even put this on silent, the dynamic island, the animation looks just very good on this phone. So that's the beauty of this dynamic island. Personally it is just that much. More than that, it looks very fun, it is fun to use, and I really do like it. So I went for the 14 Pro Max over 14 Plus only due to the ProMotion and cameras. So actually I held up the 14 Plus and 14 Pro Max side by side, and the ProMotion just feels awesome. It is like it is worth it to buy an 14 Pro Max over 14 Plus. Like if you have never used ProMotion, that you will not feel any difference. But once you use this ProMotion, this just feels butter. It is very smooth and it is very optimized. It can go up to 1 Hz and 120 Hz. So 1 Hz for always on display. So personally I have disabled the always on display. I don't use that much. On previous Samsung phones also I have not used, but we do have it, and they have also added a toggle for wallpaper. It just looks good and it is pretty bright. So the display can go from 1 to 120 Hz. Now coming over to the performance. So this phone has the A16 Bionic and it is a very powerful chip compared to even Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Except I think in GPU the 8 Gen 2 is powerful, but this is just more than enough. Now coming over to benchmarks, if you are curious, the benchmarks are just amazing on this A16 Bionic. It is just a very powerful chip. As you can see, no chip can actually cut this 6393 multi-score score. So that is pretty amazing. And the performance is just butter, as I have told you. You can use any applications, any games. I personally do not do gaming as I don't like to play any games. So I'm using this as a daily driver for past 6 months and the performance is just amazing. You can open any applications and they will remain in memory how much ever applications you use. So this phone actually has a 6 GB RAM. It is DDR5 RAM, so it is a very fast RAM. So the performance from my side is just A+. So now coming over to the haptics and sound quality. The haptics are very precise on this phone. Like coming from Note 9, it just feels a day and night difference. So the haptics are done excellently. The sound quality is just awesome on this phone. Be it the loudness or clarity or bass. So just have a look at this. So I've just kept the volume around 50% and you can hear. So the sound quality is actually amazing on this device. Now this has 5G and I've kept it on auto and the 5G speeds are also good. Like I can easily get 1 Gbps here in Mumbai and it has also Wi-Fi 6, so that is not an issue for me. Now coming over to the cameras. So this one has a 48 megapixel camera, a telephoto and an ultra wide which are 12 megapixel. And the quality, I would say, I think that they have not optimized the software for this 48 megapixel camera now, because the photos that came out of this device, the quality is just excellent, but they are a little bit sharp, on the sharper side. So that is what I feel about the cameras. And the zoom quality is also good. Like it can go up to 15x maximum. So that is, it is not like 100x वगैरह. So it is pretty good, I would say. Like 15x is enough for me. And the quality which you get, except the over sharpening, is very good. Same might be told for selfie camera as well. So the selfie camera is also very good on this device. As you can see, I have been recording with the Galaxy Note 9 actually. So I have been using it as a recorder to shoot my videos. But other than that, the camera quality, except the sharpness, I would say it is very good. Now coming over to the battery life. So this one has a 4300 milliampere battery and the battery health is at 100% as this is a new device. And the battery life is just excellent for me. Like it can easily last 2 to 3 days for me. I use it very lightly, as you can see. But it can easily last 2 days without charge. And coming over to charging, it has MagSafe, and with MagSafe you can get maximum of 15 watts. And wired charging, yeah, it still has a lightning port, but I do not have any problem with that. Like I am fine. If you use AirDrop for transfer, that is actually better than a wired transfer. So it supports up to 27 watt of wired charging, so that is also pretty fast for me. Like coming from 15 watt to 27 watt, it feels noticeable and fast, so that is not an issue from my side. Now coming over to software. So currently this is running on the iOS 16.3.1 and at the start of this release it does had bugs. I personally did not notice any bug, so for me it was actually bug free experience. Some Some people actually notice some bugs, but I personally did not notice any bug. It has been fluid since day one, and they have been optimizing this, and it is very fluid. The software is just fluid on this phone. Like even the Samsung phones are not this fluid. So yeah, if you are thinking to buy this phone, so if you are using an iPhone 10 or 10s, then I would say you can upgrade to this phone. So in 11, 12, 13, I would say wait for the 15 Pro Max, as there are rumors that it would have a slightly rounded off design from back. So yeah, that's it from my side, guys. For me, the conclusion would be this is a pretty amazing phone. It feels heavy, but that is fine for me, as it also feels very premium, though I've been using with the case. Then also it is a very premium device. So that's it all from. If you have to ask any questions about this device, you can reach me out in the comment section below. That's it, guys. Thank you.